There we go. Welcome to the Immaterial Gamers podcast. This is episode 251. And is this Masamune 113? Is Stefan here? Stefan's here.
I am.
Wow.
That says I am.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm Ryan, and I'm broadcasting live from the rock that Chonk is sitting on.
You sat on Chunk's lap.
I am that on Chonk's lap. There we go.
I don't. Well, he actually looked happy.
Yeah. And we are streaming live just after the WWE event, Night of Champions. So I would like to congratulate Seth freaking Rollins on winning the WWE Consolation Belt. I am absolutely saying that knowing that we're recording this 2 hours before the wrestling pay-per-view, and therefore I have just got a 50-50 shot on whether I was right.
I hope you're wrong.
I also hope I'm wrong, just for hilarity. Today's podcast is also not sponsored by an energy drink.
It's sponsored by tea.
Oh, your tea. Ah, well done. Sweet. Mine is the £1 introductory offer to the drink, or to the Michael Buffett drink. Let's get ready to rumble energy. And I hope I don't owe him anything, because I've now just said that out loud in one go. Let's get ready to rumble sugar free. So, you know what? While we're here, might as well taste it, right? Just right while we're here.
Well, Ryan runs away and goes throws up in the toilet.
Well, that tastes of boxing.
Taste of sweat and blood. If you shake it, is it your tooth inside it?
Oh yeah, it's one of my teeth. Oh, and a gum shield.
I never said your teeth. You said it tastes like boxing.
I said a tooth.
You said your tooth.
My teeth are all still here, just about. Anyway, how's it going, Steph? You've not been on the pod for a little bit because
hiding.
you've been preoccupied hiding. I've been preoccupied.
Hiding and work.
Hiding and work.
Yeah.
See, my problem is I don't feel that the podcast is the reason why you'd be hiding and work.
I feel hiding
and work. I feel you've just been hiding and work anyway.
Don't even need to hide in work. I sit in plain sight.
Wow.
Because I do everything as I can.
Are you basically the police liaison from Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
Yeah.
She's just like, I could.
I'm like,
could help you find the files.
I'm
really
more like Scully and Thingy from it.
Scully and Hitchcock.
Yeah. Give me any crumb work and fucking hell, I'll nail it. Tell you, I was like, no, it wasn't a pie. It wasn't a cake they were holding. It was a pie. Just because of the way they're holding it and everything.
Just the way they're holding it, the way that the crumbs are left on the plate. You know.
Yeah.
Just how it goes. Fair dues. I've had a week. Certainly been a week. Prepping, streaming, working, not hiding at work.
You hide at work all the time.
No, I'm in plain sight at work.
No, you hide behind the computer.
Shh. Don't tell anyone. Oh, hold on. Michael Buffett's responding. 1 second. That's quite tame.
I mean, it likes it.
I don't know. I'm still drinking it.
And is that what you've called your stomach?
Michael Buffett. Was it Buffer? It's Buffer, isn't it? Michael Buffer. I've been saying Buffett all this time. It's Buffer. No, actually, no. It's when he goes into a restaurant and all you can eat, he becomes a Michael Buffet. Buffet.
I'm hungry.
Well, we'll let you get to it. So, yeah, this has been shown on a Saturday on the live cast on Twitch, as opposed to Sunday, because let's be honest, this time Sunday we would actually be in the final third of 12 Hours, One Idiot. I mean, that being said, at this particular point, if you want to cast your mind forward, Stefan, to 9 o'clock, and when your eyes come back to you like you stop playing a rhythm game, that's my eyes. What would you predict where each one of us would be 8 hours in, or 7 hours into the thingy? So we know
Depends.
that the championship. Go on.
I think it all literally depends on what each one of us gets on the wheel, because
Each time.
because underground, I think we'll all probably end up struggling with a bit.
Underground is going to be one of those problems, yeah.
Heart might be a problem
Mm-hmm.
because heart, as good as it is, you always need Spellslinger, and if you don't heart works better if it's
Usually,
overpowered by something like
yeah.
Star Guardian or Spellslinger.
Heart complements Spellslinger, not
Yeah.
generally the other way round.
Yes.
Yeah, I can get you on that.
Admin, I think we'll all do pretty
let's
good
say
on.
pretty simple stuff like Anima Squad and Duelist and stuff like
Mecha.
that.
See, I've been trying to do a mecha build recently,
Mm-hmm.
and the main issue I'm having with it is I can never get a Garen. Or I get it way too late within the build, because Garen is an actually retardedly OP champion, especially if you mecha him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. So, I mean, for me, I feel. I mean, this is
There's just certain ones. It's like quick draw. Your quick draw you might find as a thing of people might struggle with.
I mean, a lot of these will require us to go rainbow along with.
Yeah, but you need to prioritize that as your thing.
Yeah.
Where if you prioritize quick draw, you'd have to kind of lean into admin/brawler for it to make it actually work, and that's relying on 3 others, which someone in our group may have.
Yeah.
Where things like, I know for a fact, if I got if I got admin brawler, it'll be pure admin with a splash of brawler in it, because you've got the Blitzcrank, you've got the Warwick, and even then you could go with splash of laser car. But admin can still work on its own if you do it with something else. Admin super, admin spellcaster, admin hacker. There's a lot more from certain ways. Like quick draw, I think you do get stuck within a tight leash of what it can be mixed with. While with admin, you've got a larger range. Heart, you've got a range, but it's between like 2 or 3 things. Unless you're gonna go heart affinity, which, to be honest, I don't think that really works that well.
No.
Could do heart super. That might actually work pretty well.
I mean,
Yeah, so you get 3 things into that. But
on
its own, heart will never win.
Yeah, I mean, some of the luck. I mean, at the end of the day, a lot of the completion of this challenge will be based on luck. There's obviously still a skill element to it, but
Sorry, I'm testing my skill on the spin.
you're testing your skill on the spin. Oh yeah, because everyone has
Anima
access
Squad.
to their own wheel.
I had Anima Squad. Let's go.
Yeah, because I've managed to set up a text file now that contains every one of us, and it will show the trait that we are currently. Well, I'll update it every game with the trait that we're currently running, how many traits we have left to complete, and therefore then the threshold that we have to do to get rid of the trait. So currently all of them say question mark, 18, 4th. Because that's how that's going to run.
Oh, I couldn't see that before. Sure shot will definitely be something we all have issues with.
Yeah, I mean that's.
I have not built a sure shot team very well, because trying to find something to put in it to tank, as well as have the sure shot in it, you tend to find you either go purely sheer shot with a little bit of a tank,
Mhm.
and your tanks drop too fast for your damage to be put out, or you find you've not got enough damage, but you've got the tank, which lasts long enough, but you just don't have the damage to be put out from it.
Mm.
That's my issue with sheer shot. See, I didn't think that was on that wheel a minute ago because I was scanning the wheel like, I'm sure there's one missing. I'm sure it was that one
Yeah, there
in my
should
head.
be 18 on there. Hold on, I'm gonna bring up my wheel again. Let's make sure I've got it here. Oh, no, hold on. Turn them all back on again, Ryan, because you left it for a recording.
See, I'd say how many you've got. I've got 23, but then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 unticked. So yeah, 18.
Mm.
Because I've
Oh,
got the
actually, I got
wheel
rid of
that
all my
has.
things.
Yeah, I have the wheel that has boxed in heart container, and I just turn them off.
Yeah. So got Anima Squad Defender, Renegade Brawler, Heart Admin, Mecha Prime, Laser Core, Underground, Mascot, Duelist, Spellslinger, Supers, Gadgetine, Sure Shot, Infinitine, Quick Draw, Star Guardian. Yeah, that's 18. Making sure that all stays there. Yeah.
You read it in the as we're going down the wheel I've got, and you said Star Guardian. I'm like, for me, Star Guardian's just before Heart.
Yeah, I've shuffled mine since as well, so so the wheels are going to be slightly different, but at the end of the day, it's all still random
Shuffle.
chance anyway. So
I want to shuffle mine a few times.
yeah, shuffle, 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 shuffle.
There you go.
So we technically don't have our own wheels. We have, at this point, we could have 5 variations of the wheel. It contains the same stuff on it, but they're not exactly the same. But who cares? Yeah, but anyway, that's happening tomorrow at 1 p.m. British Summer Time
Can I ask a
on
question?
the 28th of May. Stefan, you're asking a question.
If let's say all 5 of us who are
Hmm.
in there followed this, spin the wheel,
Yeah.
and all 5 of us land on the exact same one by some random
I
crazy odds.
I
Uh,
believe in the rules video I've chalked it down to suck it up.
okay. I've not watched this real video, so
I'm gonna be uploading it to YouTube later. It was an unlisted video. I need to set Nightbot up with um the link to the video and the rules. In fact, Ryan, here's a good idea. Just while you're doing this, and while Steph talks about what he's played this week, I'm going to upload said video.
what I played this week?
Yeah.
I played Warframe, the Vera.
Warframe, yeah, how's that going by the way? I saw something about new content in regard to a new dungeon being in Debiri.
New dungeon?
The 7 trials of something or other. It came up on my Facebook feed at one point.
Oh no, it's more the Vera has 7 emotions.
Right.
You got the 7 like rage, well, anger, sadness, joy, uh, whatever the fucking rest of them are. It just
Just
changes every few hours.
right, okay.
I think that's what it meant by that.
I
I
don't
hope
know.
we
It
do
just
that
said
though.
something. It just said a patch about like a new dungeon being or appearing in Debiri. I
I
don't know where
might
it
not have
came up.
seen it yet. I've not
Mm.
actually been going through the Vera itself. I've been going through the conclaves of it
Mhm.
because I've been getting the incarnate weapons. Well, I'm getting the augments make weapons into incarnate because
Ah.
they're overpowered.
Okay. Commands. Custom.
My last 2 games, though, I've not done really well.
I love that we, I love that we still got a command in Nightbot. By the way, in response to a throwaway comment made last year, members of Immaterial Games are watching this year's Eurovision Song Contest. We didn't do this year's one.
Is that what it says?
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Weirdo.
I didn't fully put that
Um,
one there, but that was because
yeah, so I've been playing Warframe, just getting arcane upgrades for Warframes, and trying to master some other Warframes that I don't tend to play that often, in case I get them in Devera,
Mm,
so I can at least know how to use them better.
I get you.
Apart from that, me and Terry have been playing Ark on a random guy's server who he thought was private, which we found out yesterday.
Oh.
Oh, the guy's pretty good with us. We were talking to him and everything. He was on with us for about an hour yesterday.
Oh right, so he was
But
just like,
he,
"Oh shit, people."
yeah, he's like, "How'd you get on my server?" Well, it was on the server listing. He went, "Okay." He went, "Well, if it's public now, just let me know if any like misfits. I'm gonna say misfits. He didn't use
Miscreants.
them words. He didn't use them words. If any misfits come out,
Oh,
and
if any mother hubbards come onto the server.
I didn't speak to him
All right.
at all. I
You just
left
let Terry do the talking.
Terry. Yeah, I let Terry do the typing.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he seems really good actually. He added us both on Steam
Mhm.
because he is planning on doing something that I've always wanted to do on Ark,
Oh yeah.
where it's you play it and you beat each island as you go along. Like you beat all the bosses, then you go to the next island.
Yeah.
Type thing. And I wanted to do that at some point, and he wants to do it. So it's like he's like, well, if I do it on this one, he's like, we'll join forces at some point and like go into dungeons and fight the bosses together and clear the island, and then we'll all move to the next island together.
Cool.
So I'm liking that idea, and he likes my building.
Sweet.
So I'm
How is your
hoping at
building?
some. I love building. I build in everything,
Oh
anything
yeah.
and everything. Warframe Arc. He loves my design for the bridge. Like we've got pitch like a waterfall, and in front of it we've got one like tower building, but then it's got a bridge that goes across the waterfall onto the other side, so you can access the building from either side. Basically, I
Mhm.
have a lot more to do building wise, to be honest, and I need to start upgrading some of the materials that I used in the house because it's all made of wood. It's made
What's
of
wrong
wood, and
with
I
wood?
put nothing's wrong with wood, but when I put a load of campfires around it because I need
Oh,
charcoal,
that makes it wrong with wood.
it kind of makes it look like I'm trying to burn down the place. As I said to Terry as I stood back from it yesterday after setting all the fires out, I went, "It looks like we've just been caught as witches and someone's trying to set the house on fire."
Nice.
Which Terry turned around and went, "It kind of does." But apart from that, I don't think I've played anything else different or new. Trying to look. No, nope, no, nothing.
Nothing. All right. Fair enough.
No,
For me, the new thing was what I played on Tuesday as part of the not yet titled launch day stream.
I like that.
I played yeah.
I liked watching you play that.
Would
You
you
playing it
like
this
playing it
Tuesday,
yourself?
right?
I am playing it this Monday evening, and
Ryan,
then
Ryan,
if there is no one watching, or if there is no if there's no one streaming on Tuesday evening, maybe I'll stream on Tuesday as well.
Tuesday's a 3-day stream, right?
Yeah.
It's we get Pokemon U, Pokemon. That happens every Tuesday now.
Oh yeah, Duncan and Andrea. Yeah. Yeah, that was actually on Tuesday. When Duncan and Andrea
Yeah,
did sibling rivalry, then I played the game I'm going to talk about, and then they did it again. It was just like, oh,
yep.
what the what?
He finally caught me though.
Yeah, I did see that.
He's named it Stephanie because it was a girl, and I said just call it Stephanie.
I did see that as well.
It's like it's still
What is
me.
their challenge on that, by the way? Because I've seen them like loading teams like so they seem to be playing black and white. They get to a gym, beat a
Yeah,
gym, and then they
they
showdown each other.
they battle each other, but whoever's got the max level at the time, all the Pokemon's put to that level.
Hmm. Have they basically become their own rivals, like it would be in
Yeah,
like black and
let's think
white?
of it. Yeah,
Got it.
apart from if whoever wins doesn't really get anything because
It's
you're
just a
it
test of what I like at that
yeah,
time.
it's whose team's better at that time type thing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Where at this point, for looking at the teams that they've currently got, my money is on Duncan winning most of the fights, but Andrea has the better knowledge to be able to like push Duncan when it comes
Right.
to most things.
Yeah,
And
I get you.
Duncan has an incredibly unlucky thing of this move has a 90% hit rate, and almost every single time that 10% miss, seems to be higher for Duncan.
Wow. Bad
I kind
news.
of watched. I kind of enjoyed watching it. So that's why I kept saying like yesterday in your stream with Fall Guys,
Yeah.
Andrea for the win. Andrea is literally the black like sheep of everything.
Oh, that's.
No, she literally is. It's not the like she's excluded from it. It's more the fact she could end up anywhere in it. She could be at the bottom, the top, the middle. She is that complete random like.
So in the sense why
Think of it.
people would be a bit more disappointed if I didn't make a final of Fall Guys. So if Andrea's
Yeah.
just like, wherever she appears, sure. Hey, she
Yeah,
made it to a final
Andrea,
on stream, man. That was great.
yeah, Andrea just appears from anywhere and like surprises you randomly.
I have to say that was weird. That was our most successful Fall Guys stream in terms of wins by far.
I only caught bits of it. I didn't actually watch
So
all of
we got 2 squad wins, and I got 3 solo wins.
Nice.
So I was just like, what? That was cool.
Still think you should have done my random in-game chat live challenge.
What challenge was that again? That was
Just take out another player by grabbing them.
Oh,
It didn't
yes.
have to be your squad. I never said it had to be one of us. Just take out someone.
Did we? I mean, I feel it was a little bit cruel when I said that was the reason that you don't play Fall Guys at that point, because that was what you consider that being your aim.
Yeah, that would be my aim.
I get nothing for eliminating people. Why?
It would be literally I get eliminated first in every round, but whoever was next to me hates my guts.
So I'm just
like, this guy keeps committing suicide, and he takes me with him. Yes, I do.
So I'm sorting out the rules command for Nightbot here, but yeah. So we had the Fall Guys. Echo Convergence, a League of Legends story. There we go. That's what Steph enjoyed me watching.
Yeah, I
enjoyed. Watching me play. God, I can do worse.
All games like that in that type of mode and that I do not like playing.
I'll be fair. I give you. It's.
I've got to the point where single player games, I can get with them if they've got a good story. If they haven't got a good story, I'm not playing it.
Well, that's. I mean,
if they're multiplayer, I need someone playing it with me. It's like I really enjoy Warhammer Dark Crusade. Is it Dark Tide?
Dark Tide.
Yeah.
Because Dark Tide is Vermintide, but in 40k, isn't it?
I have no ones, and I really enjoy the game. And I don't like always being put with randoms, because most randoms just either drag you through it, or they're awful. Where I have literally just had the thing of people just drag me through, and I don't like being dragged through. Where I know if I was playing with you, one of yous, or with yous, or with someone I actually know, we can communicate better, and we don't just get dragged through. We literally do everything.
Yeah.
It's a bit like how Duncan, when he first played Warframe, felt like we just dragged him through. Which we did.
Yeah.
Come on, we're all max level. We had like max everything, and Duncan was like, "I'm new, yeah, let's drag him through the first 2 stages."
Yeah.
What level did you get? Well, my weapon got to level 2 after 5 levels. It was like, yeah, it's not good. We may be nerfing you.
Nerf. Oh man. So yeah. So speaking of story, then you were like saying, the single player games sort of hinge on their story in your sort of idea. I mean, gameplay also needs to work. It's no good having a great story if the gameplay doesn't.
I tend to find open world story one single player tends to be more my thing at this minute.
Right. Okay.
Like Hogwarts Legacy was.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoy this sort of Metroidvania light experience that Convergence has at the moment. That it's not like a Metroidvania in it just all being sat on one giant map that you've got to keep backtracking to explore. Generally, a lot of the stuff that seems to be happening in Convergence is the main map, the main hub of the map unlocks as you gain new abilities and stuff to go through. But then each the separate maps, like what I did on stream in the Weird Factory, was self-contained in the idea that you could fully explore it as you completed the story mission for that area. You didn't like need to come back, 5 hours later with a new ability and then explore the entirety of the map again. Which makes it sillier on that point that I ducked up and didn't explore part of the map before I left. But I'm still kind of in the area, so I could probably do it again. I also, the other things that I need to learn on this, and as I tweeted about this, was I need to stop panic rewinding. So,
you annoyed me there at the beginning. That is actually something you did.
Oh, the boss. Oh, well, wait until you see the boss.
I'm not having that rewind. Nope.
No. That was me deciding I was choosing rewinding over health. That's a decision that I could make. That's not panic rewinding. Panic rewinding is fighting the boss and getting hit when I had 0 health and just tapping the rewind button instead of holding it like I'm supposed to do. So if I tap to rewind, so in the game, if you rewind, you can hold the button. You can rewind up to 7 seconds. At this point, it does upgrade later on of time.
Okay.
And then you can let go, and you'll immediately start back from where you finished rewinding to. What I did was panic rewind, which was I tapped the trigger, which sets off a rewind time of about 1/4 of a second. Which means if I got hit by something and I rewind 1/4 of a second, the first thing that's going to happen is I'm going to get hit again.
Okay.
So I've just wasted a charge. That's what I mean by panic rewinding. Tactical rewinding happens all the time. The other thing that I need to do, and this proves, as I said on stream, this proves I'm not an Echo main, is I keep forgetting that he has Chrono Break as his ultimate move in that game, which takes about 1/4 of the health bar off a boss and does other stuff. And I spent my first 3 times dying to Zarkon, which was the first major boss that I fought. I died to Zarkon about 3 times before remembering that I had Chrono Break, which not only at that point dealt 1/4 of damage to him, but also slowed him down for about 7 seconds.
Okay.
I just forgot. That the ultimate was there. So that was just...
You forget a lot.
Yeah, I do. But, over that, I think I can improve. And yeah, when it comes back to the Not Yet Titled Monday stream and possible Not Yet Titled Tuesday stream, more convergence will be happening, definitely. And I'm enjoying the game. I like the characters. I like the fact that we met the creator of Oriana, Corvin, something or other.
So that guy who I said,
the old man with the clockwork guys. Yes, you were correct.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just randomly just said, "Oh look, you're gonna make Oriana in this."
Yes.
And you're like, no.
This there confirms at that point that Arcane is a universe, because in Arcane it is highly showing that Oriana is Swain's daughter. Not Swain, Singed's daughter. There was a locket with her in it and stuff like that. So just like, yeah, Corvin is not a character in that at this time. It also makes sense because Echo's got his baggy pants and he's closer to his League of Legends character than he is his Arcane character. Where people, it's weird. Arcane fans don't like League of Legends Echo's hairstyle. They like Arcane Echo's hairstyle.
I don't notice a difference.
Dreadlocks as opposed to the mohawk.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I can understand that a little bit better.
But really enjoying Convergence, and definitely going to play more of it. The League of Legends story project, the Riot Forge project, has had more hits than misses, and even the miss has been good. My personal miss on that is Hextech Legends, which was the rhythm game.
I was confusing myself. I was looking for something in my Steam library.
Oh, whoops. But
Oh no,
yeah.
I found it now because at first I couldn't find it, and then I thought I didn't buy it. Did I? Realized I had bought it.
But yeah. So Hextech. So going through the Hextech Legends, or going through the League of Legends stories, Hextech Mayhem was fine as a game. It was a little bit choppy, which for a rhythm game is a little bit tough. On games that require pushing stuff at the right time, it being choppy is a little problem, but it was fine. It worked out. Ruin King was wonderful. Absolutely love that one. Mage Seeker, I really enjoyed. A lot of people seem to not be enjoying it, but
I enjoyed watching you do it.
they're weird things on that. They're weird arguments for not enjoying the Mage Seeker was a bit of a batshit crazy one, to be honest. There was not enough voice acting.
Oh, okay. Did Galio end up in that or not?
Galio never ended up in it. He was background lore.
That seems stupid.
Fiora didn't exist in it. She was background lore. Kale technically didn't exist in it. Even though spoiler warning, the final boss of the game, she's basically been infused with the magic of Kale.
Okay.
And you.
So this is before Kale thought I need to stop Morgana myself.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, because in the storyline, Morgana is around and just hiding because she knows that she's out in public. Kale will just turn around and go, "Yeah."
Kale goes, "Smite." I still don't get why Galio's not in it.
Yeah, that one was.
Seeing that Galio was in all lore of League of Legends, to my knowledge, Galio played a big part within the whole Mage Rebellion thing.
And Galio still plays a big part because the Mage Seeker is set between Silas's release and, like you say, the full Mage Rebellion, including the attack from Freljord on Demacia. And it explains, and again, spoiler warning, Silas and Jarvan mutually save the day together by just crushing the Mage Seekers. The Mage Seekers were a problem for Demacia, and by the time that cutscene happens, of which Silas comes in with the Freljord army, with Ashe and Tryndamere and all that shit, by the time that's happened, like, Demacia's turned around and relaxed their mage hunting policies. They don't chase after people with magic anymore. They go back to apparently what it was in the Mage Seeker, which was like Demacia cared about mages. It's just like, oh yeah, no, we need them. And then shit happened. It was just like, oh no, we don't need them. In fact, we're scared of them. Everyone running around like Kermit the Frog.
Kermit the Frog doesn't run around. He just flies up Miss Piggy and eats her.
He falls. Oh, that's something that's going to stay in my head.
What?
Thanks for that, Steph.
I can find you a video if you want to watch it.
No, I'm good.
When Miss Piggy dumps Kermit, Kermit makes bacon.
Oh man, but yeah. So that's there. Convergence is great, and then Song of Nunu, I think, is going to be also great.
It's not going to have enough Nunu in it.
Not going to have enough Nunu. The game is about Nunu and his friendship with Willump, who he finds in the wilderness after losing his mum.
It's not going to have enough Nunu.
It's got a whole game.
No.
So hold on. So do I need to message Tequila Works and just basically say, my friend says there is not going to be enough Nunu in Song of Nunu. I've told him Song of Nunu is going to contain 100% Nunu. He is looking for 110%.
Yep. I want another 10% of Willem as well.
Wow. Fair enough. Oh.
At least Nunu bot.
Nunu bot. It'll be a skin. It'll be a skin.
That's all I want to hear in that game is ha ha ha.
I am Nunu. Hear me roar. Roar.
I don't know if that's still one of his taunts, you know.
I don't know.
I know
Definitely.
his laugh's still in it.
Jesus Christ. And the hermit has arrived.
Yeah,
So
I just don't like the fact they knew what to start on his lap.
No, that's Chunk.
His head appeared above Chunk, so he was sat.
So Paul was sat on Chunk's lap, and then I was sat on Paul's lap.
Yep.
Okay then.
Paul really enjoyed it too.
He really enjoyed it. But yeah. So yeah, I might. You know what? I can send. I'll send a message to Tequila Wars. You know, whether they respond to me or not is a different thing. It's Twitter. Might not appear. One of those actually, an AMA's come up or had come up, and it was just like from Double Stallion and Right Forge. It was basically ask us anything about the Mage Seeker, and you know, based on your wanting every character from games to appear in TFT, I asked on your behalf if Right Forge could put a character from TFT from Convergence who was not a champion into TFT. Who would you choose? Specifically, I said, why is it Zarkon? And I've been slightly spoiled because I got a bunch of responses afterwards saying, Chad from the Inks is the only option. Next question. So I want to know who Chad from the Inks is. Which, as through the playthrough so far, for me, all I know is that they're part of Jinx worshipping thugs.
Okay.
So that's where that comes along. But yeah, it was just basically Chad is the only acceptable answer. Chad from the Inks. Next question, and I agree. Only Chad. So yeah, when I do find Chad, I will most likely agree with him when we get there. Maybe. Who knows? I tried to Google search him, but it's not been out long enough. So, but
That's what I'm doing.
fair enough. So I'll let you go and try and see if you can find Chad for me while we go through the news. So first bit of news, and this is actually we'll go for the depress or the oof. Hold on. Do I still have it? Yeah, we still have the soundboard, don't we? Hold on.
I found Ched Clegg.
Ched Clegg.
Yeah, it's basically Clegg but buff.
Ah. Hold on, there we go. Here's our Immaterial Gamer Sounds. Oh no, we haven't got. Quack, golf clap, sad horn, dumtish. Where's? Oh, we got that sound. Oof. For Embracer Group, the company that has been purchasing all the companies. So, yes, this headline from Kotaku: What it looks like when a $2 billion gaming deal collapses overnight.
Oh god, they've added more sound effects.
Have they added more sound effects?
Well, I have access to more.
You have access to. I have access to Pixel Bar's sound effects here.
Oh, I have access to that.
Like sus.
Yes. I think that's what I was just looking at. Like this.
That's now just come through. What the hell was that?
L.
L, is that the League of Legends?
Yeah.
Why are you running?
No,
Why are you running?
No.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Wait, hold on. For half our streams today.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
It's the
Water
gift.
in the fire. Why?
No, you see, the problem is these are all coming through on the stream. It's going to come
Oh,
through
I
on the
know.
podcast. I say stream. Yeah, technically it's a stream. We're streaming. We're live. But
Hello, everyone.
What the hell?
How are you?
What the hell? I don't know if we can have all these. I mean,
I don't know. That's the last one I'm doing, so
fair enough. But anyway, yeah,
I do have access to other ones from other servers.
Back to our story. So yeah, Embracer Group. You know, they've been purchasing everything. You know, Gearbox, the companies, the gaming studios that make Deus Ex and Tomb Raider. They bought it from IDOS and THQ and Techland and all that business. But they were going through their investor call, and the owner or the CEO of Embracer, Lars Wingfors, during the investor call was told that a gaming deal with an undisclosed company worth $2 billion had fallen through because they just pulled out at the last minute. And there is a tweet out there from Stephen Toledo, gaming journalist, that shows his face and the atmosphere just leave the room upon realizing that this deal fell through and the stock of Embracer Group just going down. So it according to the Kotaku article, it left them questioning what gaming companies or what companies are out there who had enough value to be able to offer $2 billion for a deal, who would then pull out at the last minute. And really, it comes down to three. Could be a big one like Amazon. Steph's laughing at the thought of Amazon pulling out of the
No,
deal.
it's the fact that I know how to play these sound effects without you hearing them, but I can still hear them.
Oh my!
There's a preview thing on the side of it, and I just went on the what the hell one, and it's what the hell.
Oh no! Oh right. Fair enough. Oh, control plus something to use soundboarding. Whack. That's now on the podcast as well. Yeah. So Amazon, Netflix, NetEase, Tencent, giant companies worth a whole load of money. Sony, even Microsoft, but basically massive companies who could have done this deal with Embracer, who have just decided to go, no, we'll take our $2 billion and go elsewhere, which is a bit of a concern. I mean, I guess, if you are a company that's whose sole job is to purchase companies on the speculation that the value of the company will increase, if you buy everything, you're eventually going to lose something, right?
Oh, you win everything.
I guess, but then that's where Monopoly comes through. So Mr. Moneybags, Mr. Monopoly just suddenly comes in and just takes Lars to jail. Don't pass go. Do not collect. $2 billion deal.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, unfortunate for Embracer there. Other bit of news. Let's have a look at this one. Oh yes, Nintendo serves Valve a takedown notice to remove an emulator from Steam, according to Eurogamer.
I'm assuming is it?
It's to delist a Wii and GameCube emulator from Steam, citing it violates Nintendo's IP. Well, you see, Nintendo. Here's a thing. If you remove the ability for people to play classic games from legal means, people are going to pirate the hell out of everything else. Provide people the ability to play the old games. Stop, Nintendo are on this sort of weird idea that, removing all the eShops and removing circulation of old video games. It's like, why? But anyway, this is it actually from Steam or the Steam Deck? No, from Steam itself. I wonder what the name of it was. Just a Dolphin emulator. Which the Dolphin was the code name for the GameCube. At the time. But yeah, just the usual business according to this. A letter was received, a cease and desist, and a DMCA notice was sent to Valve, basically saying, "You've got our shit on Steam. Remove it now, please." But like it says, a Dolphin emulator unlawfully circumvents a technological measure. Is that what you call removing all your stuff, or just removing your games from everywhere? Just a technological measure. Waiting for Steph to just give a response here. Shrugs shoulders for the
I did
benefit
say I
of the
don't
audio
know,
podcast.
but I'm assuming you didn't hear me.
No, it didn't come through.
Okay.
So, yeah, so that happened. And speaking of Nintendo, here's a fun one. Just a funny story to end the podcast with. At this point, according to Polygon, indie dev's joke gets adorable poker game temporarily banned from Nintendo eShop. So this is
Wait,
about the
what?
game. This is about the game, the Sunshine Shuffle. It's about a bunch of adorable-looking animals on a boat playing
This looks
poker.
like a thing that like kids should be playing, but they're playing poker.
Yeah, all right. Oh my god, you might be on the side of Nintendo here. Be careful. Yeah, they're playing poker.
It looks like they're playing Animal Crossing, and there's some reason playing poker.
Well, it's the thing. You see, the thing is, they're playing poker to sit there and spend time telling a story about how they recently just robbed a bank.
Okay, that's my justifiable.
But yeah, they've just done a robbery, and you just play poker to, propel the story, the narrative. The thing is, the guy who developed the game, or who runs the company, Strange Scaffold, his name is what is this? Just Zalavia Nelson Jr. Does a thing about promoting his stuff through jokes and memes and TikToks and stuff like that, and all his TikTok memes were about playing this adorable animal game and making sure your children will not be able to gamble. This will not teach them about gambling.
No, it'll teach them how about a bank robbery by the sounds of it.
Yeah, teaches them how to rob banks instead.
Teach them better skills.
But yeah,
Skill never teaches you.
he minds of Moriad himself, though. He dug too deep, played the joke a bit too much, and as a result of that, he got the game got removed from the eShop in North America and got banned entirely from the Republic of Korea. Yeah, citing gambling laws. So yeah, he got the he did get the he got told that the game was being banned. To which he says, as he says on this Polygon article, quotes, learning that the game was banned from its largest potential market on the eve of its launch was not that funny, Nelson tells Polygon on the phone call after 24 hours of frantic communication and also lots of Destiny 2. Quote, and then a few hours later, it was the funniest fucking thing in the universe, end quote. Because it's actually, provided, it's put more eyes on the game.
Sure. It's basically free advertisement.
Yeah. And especially because it's successful, because after all this, it will be coming out on the eShop. It is also on Steam. And that's everything that's going to be done. It's all great. The last line of the article does say it remains banned in the Republic of Korea.
Nope.
Probably citing gambling laws. So yeah. But yeah, that's our news. That's our podcast, and we've done a bit now. So we're going to go through the schedule for the next coming days. Right. Sunday morning, I will be playing more Tales of Symphonia because I want to get to the end. I want to get close to the end of the game so I can wrap it up on Bank Holiday Monday, which will also be Tales of Symphonia. Sunday, for the rest of Sunday, like we said, is 12 hours, or Beat the Wheel, 12 hours, 5 idiots. 12-hour marathon TFT stream. Which, if anyone's got any riot points and wants to consider buying the MSI pass, believe me, by the end of that stream, you'll be pretty much complete with it. So, that's that. Let's say Monday morning will probably be more Tales of Symphonia, probably a wrap-up of the stream, maybe. And then the not yet titled Monday stream will be more Convergence. We don't know what's happening on Tuesday, but possibly more Convergence. Wednesday, don't know. I'm not going to say maybe more Convergence, because
Maybe Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe Pokemon.
Depends on what time they want to stream, because if it's after midnight for us, it's Wednesday.
Yeah, it's Wednesday. Thursday, Teamfight Thursdays. And if we weren't sick, if we're not sick of TFT by the end of Sunday, it will be TFT. Otherwise, it'll probably be more ARAM. Friday play session ? And then Saturday and Sunday, more role-playing Nightmare games, but maybe a different RPG by that point. Maybe even which also will just be normal stuff, because by that point Diablo 4 will be coming out on early release, and we'll be playing Diablo 4 Q Simulator. What? Oh, well, I'm not. What? What's that, Paul? Go try it again. I mean, we might have paid early access because we're. Oh, get pro. Nope. And Q Simulator for me. All right, you off you go.
And the what's it?
Oh, Perriers, Martin and
Wait, what?
Martin and Paul. Fuck you both.
Why?
Fuck
Why?
you
What
both.
have they done? What have they done?
I did pre-order the digital edition
Yeah.
of Diablo 4, which means you
Yeah.
get early access. 4
Yeah.
days early access, starting
Yeah.
from Friday night, yeah? But there is
Yeah.
also an Uber digital deluxe edition, I don't know what to do with my money edition,
Okay.
that apparently grants you priority access
Yes.
past the early edition.
Yes.
So I just joked that, because Blizzard have always been successful with their queue systems on launch day.
Ryan,
Yes.
I'm one of them.
You as well.
Yeah.
You was right. Hold on, the three of you. There's three of you. I'll say fuck you all to now, because even Stefan's on it. Stefan's Uber. Wait, I guess I could technically upgrade a bit further, and then that's 4 chumps. Yeah. Oh yeah, only.
Well, think
Only we just shelled £200 for a new washing machine. So. But yeah. All right. Well, in that case, I guess I'll be the one stuck in the queue while everyone else is just playing. It's like, all right. What you doing? Oh, I'm in the queue. What are you doing? Capstone Dungeon.
Well, by the time you get in the game, Ryan, we'll be completing it.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Well, fine. Right. Anyway, we're going to wrap this podcast up. So from me, Stefan, and Paul and Martin, and all the other people who sat there with priority access to Diablo 4, I'm Ryan. I'm an idiot, and we'll see you soon. Peace out.
Bye.